To make some friends over there.
Sure.
That's
Hey,
beautiful.
it's going to cool down quite a bit as we go into the next couple of days. Overnight lows are going to be in the 20s and 30s in some cases. So a little bit of rain left over. I hope you had a great weekend. Yesterday was fantastic, wasn't it? Current temperatures right now 50s, and we will drop into the 40s and in some cases some upper 30s this evening into early tomorrow morning. We still have enough wind and enough moisture coming through from some of the rain that's in place. Most of the wind right now out of the south-southwest up to the north. You do have a bit of a northerly wind right over Whidbey Island, but look at that wind speed, 30 miles per hour there. Southwest at Seattle at 13 miles per hour. Gusts within the past hour. Oak Harbor, you've had a 37 mile per hour gust, 25 mile per hour gust in Port Angeles, 22 at SeaTac, 23 Tacoma. So yeah, we're still going to deal with some gusty winds at times tonight through early tomorrow morning. After that, things start to change, and so does the wind direction. I showed the wind to you earlier. I want to show this to you again. As we go through midnight, the wind starts to shift around. It comes in out of the north. The colder air moves in from Canada. You know the drill. Once we get that north-northeast wind, really cools us off. That's going to be Tuesday at 11:30. We do have some showers. There's Everett Payne Field. And on the radar, we have a couple of showers right through the convergence zone there, you can see. And as we zoom on in over the past 3 hours, that's where some of the rain's coming through. Also down to the south. And snowfall levels tomorrow dropping down all the way to 3,000 feet. So look at the rain just coming in. This is ahead of the front, and then we've got another front coming through tomorrow. It's one more before high pressure starts to build in, and then we start to see some more sunshine. So 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, right in the convergence zone, right along the coast. That's where we'll see those scattered showers. 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, some heavy rain at times for Snohomish, King County, right along the coast, perhaps over to Raymond, Ocean Park. By the time we get to 12 o'clock, you'll have a few scattered showers, some sun breaks, and then by 5 o'clock, most of the rain starts to move down through South Puget Sound. Then high pressure builds in, and then we see a little more in the way of sunshine. So yeah, tonight you've got those 30s and 40s for overnight lows. Your highs tomorrow, yeah, fall just comes right back, and it's got a punch with it. Highs will only get up into the 50s tomorrow, well below normal for this time of year, which is right about 63 at SeaTac, so anywhere from 5 to 10 degrees cooler than we normally would be this time of year. Right along the coast, you've got some 50s here as well with some scattered showers. How about the rest of the week? So the overnight lows in the 30s that we're talking about, Wednesday morning, Thursday morning. So maybe some frost for some spots. Looks like we'll get a couple of scattered showers into Saturday, a chance for a few spotty showers on Sunday, but we will see a little more in the way of sunshine Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Joyce and Mark.